everybody, what's up? It's your girl, Sugary Girl Candy 2012, and it has been a long time since I've been on this channel, man. Oh wow, I can't. I haven't been on this channel in 7 damn months. I apologize, y'all, but life is a bitch. Can be a bitch sometimes, being busy, working like crazy, getting them coins and all that. So I really haven't had time to balance like all of my YouTube channels, but I do want to change that because I've been rehyped and talking about it a lot on Twitter and gaming news and stuff like that has gotten me rehyped to get my thoughts on everything that's pretty much been happening in the game world. Okay, so of course you guys read the title of this video. You know what I'm gonna start talking about. So if you haven't been keeping up, excuse me, ugh. CrackDown 3 just recently released. To be honest with me though, I was like surprised that it released because it's like I knew it was coming, but like the release was just so quiet and it was quiet to many. Like we knew it was coming, okay, but it was just extremely like it quietly released, okay? But anyway, so CrackDown 3 came out, and the reception thus far hasn't been very good. If you are a part of Twitter, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, everybody has been dragging this game from heaven to hell, man. Like, it's just been a fucking, like, it's been so much noise on my damn TL, and I find it pretty hilarious because this is a game that Microsoft touted around so goddamn much to be the best of the best, and this is a game that was going to sit next to Halo and Gears, and this is a game that was supposed to break all barriers and be this and that with the cloud technology, okay? But then it drops and then it's missing some features and then it's not keeping up with what it said it was going to do, and then you can only use the destructive features in multiplayer, and it's like, whoa, that fell down really fucking quickly. And I'm like, whoa. I seen Microsoft execs on Twitter literally quoting like anything, any review that they deem to be possibly positive, excuse me. I think, well, actually, it was Aaron Greenberg, to be quite honest. And he was quoting it's like, thank you, and da 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 da. Like, he's literally going to any review that he deems to be positive, even reviews that say that visually Crackdown 3 compares to Cyberpunk 2077. Like, yes. And then I said, wow, the struggle for reviews is fucking real when you have to go to one of the most known terrible people on YouTube just to get just to see a positive review. Like, that's pretty much just fan boosted. Xbox fanboy boosted, okay? Nothing that's really, really, really legit, okay? So I'm like, wow, this game is getting dragged through hell, but it's mainly because of Microsoft. Microsoft have been making promises all fucking gen. It's been what? It's been damn near 5 years. 5 years, and Microsoft have been making all of these promises, which all of these promises haven't been exactly been falling through. The fact that there are still people who support them and what they do is ridiculous. It's like I don't get a lot of you Xbox fanboys, bro. It's like, how do you expect for Microsoft to make a really good game if y'all don't make enough noise? If y'all not stumping y'all feet down and y'all not saying, I'm tired of this shit, man, I want a good fucking first party game. Or I want a good big AAA game. Give me that, Microsoft. And a lot of you are just so, like, y'all so content with what they're giving you. And by being content with what they're giving you, you're basically telling them that it's okay to release this mediocre shit. You feel me? So, you're not making no noise, there's never not going to be any changes. And that's why we keep seeing Gears, Halo, and Forza the same goddamn three. We've been seeing the same goddamn three all fucking gen because nobody's making a noise and saying we're sick of this shit. We're ready to do other shit. And this is why there's been so many studios that have closed and why so many studios have rolled the fuck out and said deuces Microsoft. One of them studios being Bungie because Bungie wanted to do something else. They got fucking tired of just creating fucking Halo. The fact that 343 haven't gotten tired is beyond me. Okay, but they got tired, and a lot of people just got tired, and even the studio behind Quantum Break, okay, said we're tired. We want to go multiplayer. We want to go multi-plat, okay. have gotten tired and said, you know, fuck this shit. We're not gonna do good just being on one platform, especially a platform that's not really doing that damn good, and keep making up all these damn promises, and them promises keep on falling through. Now, a lot of people like to say that Phil Spencer is good for the Xbox, but in my opinion, he hasn't really been good for the Xbox brand because, again, you know, you got your studios that's been closed down, you got these big, huge game cancellations that's been happening and just keep on happening, and you got studios leaving them, people leaving them, and it's like nobody's taking notice of this, and y'all just keep on allowing them to get away with this shit. Like, there are some people who are fans of the Xbox brand and the games and da 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 who are standing up saying I'm getting tired, but it's not enough of y'all saying this shit. And y'all are willing to sit there and defend Microsoft to the goddamn brim. Like, this shit makes no damn sense, bruh. Like, how do you get desperate to the point where you're visually comparing Crackdown 3 to fucking Cyberpunk 2077? Sorry, my bad, y'all. A game that's not even out. What the entire fuck? And then let's throw this in there. On top of which, now all of a sudden, this game called what the Jump Force, I believe, just recently dropped as well, and it did badly. And now we're trying to take a game like that and say, well, you guys aren't jumping down that game's throat like you are Crackdown 3, because Crackdown. Well, first of all, Crackdown 3 is a big AAA game, and it was a game that was touted to stand next to fucking Halo and Gears, okay? That's the first thing. Okay. The second thing is they kept speaking about this cloud technology and all this technology that the game was gonna have that was gonna allow everything to be pretty much destructible and this and that and da 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 da. Jump Force is a game that many of us haven't heard of until either today or heard at E3 2018, and it wasn't a game that was really being hyped. And it wasn't a game that anybody was really even thinking of, to be quite honest. A game that we know wouldn't sit next to Uncharted, Horizon Zero Dawn, or God of War, shit like that. So, like, the fact that y'all would get that desperate to the point where y'all pulling up a mediocre game and comparing it to a game that was supposed to be this huge AAA thing is just mad ridiculous, bruh. Microsoft fanboys, Xbox fanboys, whatever the hell y'all want to refer to yourself as, y'all need to get it together, and y'all need to tell Microsoft y'all are fucking tired of this shit. Like, y'all are fucking tired. Y'all want some good fucking games, man. Y'all want some good damn games, and Crackdown 3 was not it. It's been in development for what, 4+ years, and this is what y'all get? This? Like, it's been hyped almost every goddamn E3 that I've watched. I've seen Crackdown be there, and this is what we get. This is what y'all get. This is what y'all get. So once again, Aaron Greenberg and Phil Spencer have said all of this yappity yap shit, and nothing is coming from it. And yet, no, not a lot of you are actually standing up saying you're fucking tired of this shit. It amazes me, and will continue to amaze me. And honestly, because of everything, and honestly, because Microsoft have been hyping this shit and, you know, saying it's bad and going against Sony and saying Sony are bad for crossplay and da 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 da, when they have been doing and making terrible mistakes since 2013, and they don't know what the hell they really want to do with the Xbox brand. Like, I wouldn't exactly say Sony are fucking terrible. As terrible as they try to make them out to be. Sony know what the hell they're doing with the PlayStation 4 and what they want to do with the PlayStation brand, and Microsoft don't know what the fuck they want to do. They just pretty much creating as they go. As they go. Okay, it's not no set plan or nothing. They just doing as they go. So, if you ask me, Microsoft and the Xbox brand is just, it's going to hell. At this point, I could probably see them just being a service, seeing them just being pulling a Sega move where they just go from making consoles to just making games, and then all of their games end up on every fucking platform that's out. You feel me? So yeah. And I know people say it's good for competition and da 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 da, but y'all act like Sony was really, really, really fucking struggling without Microsoft being there, and Sony wasn't making any huge changes without Microsoft being there. When y'all forget, Microsoft came into the game when Sony and Nintendo were already in the game and killing shit. You feel me? So, I don't know. Weird flex, but okay. That's it. I'm gonna leave the question of the day at the end of the video so you guys can let me know how you feel on this whole Crackdown situation. If you're currently playing Crackdown, let me know how it is and, you know, how your experience is, excuse me. Because just because a game may not be that good to others doesn't mean it won't be good to you. Like, I played plenty of games that many people hate, and I've enjoyed it, and I'm sure you guys have too. So I'm gonna leave the question of the day. Y'all let me know, and I will talk to you guys
Johnny, stand
later.
with me
Chucking
and
and
I'll
deuces,
let you
baby.
live.